Hi gentlemen, my name is Jonathan Frappier, and this is a tutorial on how to subscribe to, listen to, rate, and review the Authentic Masculinity podcast on either iPhone or iPad. First thing you want to do on your device is locate the podcast application. It should be a purple application with an I on it. It says podcast at the bottom. You want to tap on that application. Open a window. I'm not sure where you're going to land when you first open it, but what you want to do is look at the bottom of your screen, the last tab that says search, and you want to tap on that. And then it's going to open your search tab at the top right hand corner, and there you want to type in the Authentic Masculinity podcast, or you could simply just type Authentic Masculinity, and we're the first result that's going to pop up, the famous Eiffel Tower, and you want to tap on the artwork to open our podcast. Now, this is the window that's going to pop up. And the first thing that you want to do is subscribe to our podcast. The reason you want to do that is that you can be kept up to date with all our most recent episode. So there's going to be a purple button that says subscribe. You're going to want to tap on that button. And here you go. It's going to turn into a grayish writing that says subscribe. And you know you've been subscribed at that point. The next thing you want to do is listen to the episodes if you want to, and that's at the bottom there. They're in reverse chronological order, so the most recent one is at the top and the first ones are at the bottom, so you can scroll down to listen to our introduction, which I highly recommend because it sets the stage to what we're going to be doing on this podcast. The next thing that we ask is if you can review our podcast. Now, there's three tabs in this window: details, reviews, and related. The middle one is reviews. You want to tap on that tab, and then you want to look at the middle of your screen where it says write a review. Tap on that purple writing, and it's going to open a new window. In that window, you're going to be asked to enter your Apple ID password, which you can do. Click OK, and here you have it. This is the box where you're going to write a review. So the first thing we ask, if you can give us a 5 stars. And the reason we ask that is because, as you know, we're engaged in a culture war here, and the goal is to get our message to as many men as we can. And the only way that we can do that on the podcast application is by having more people give us good ratings. That's how Apple ranks the podcast, so that when men search, or when anybody search for topics that we cover, in order for us to come up closer to the top is if we've got more 5 stars or so rating. Then you're going to enter a title for the review, something catchy, something that catches the eye of a potential listener. And why you're doing that is, if you enjoy our podcast, you want to let other men know that you enjoy it. And when men are searching for it, they'll look, does this podcast have a good amount of stars, and does it have a good amount of reviews? And they look at the title, and that gives them a good indication as to whether this is something that they would enjoy or not. Then you input your nickname, and then finally, one of the most important things is you write an awesome review, because that's going to help other men determine whether they want to listen to that podcast or not. Once you're done typing that review, one final step, and you click send. You tap send, and you're done. Here you have it. And that's all you need to know on how to subscribe to, listen to, rate, and review the Authentic Masculinity podcast. I hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at men@authenticmasculinity.com.